All about Beyoncé and her sister Solange Knowles' life story, how their parents have always influenced their growth. Tina Knowles Lawson and Matthew Knowles have been very influential in the lives and careers of their two daughters, Beyoncé and Solange Knowles. Proud parents Tina Knowles Lawson and Matthew Knowles have always stood beside their superstar daughter Beyoncé. The two have been heavily involved in the Grammy-winning artist's career since her Destiny's Child days, with Matthew serving as the co-founder of the group and Beyoncé's manager for over a decade. While the pair are no longer married, they remain co-parents to Beyoncé and her younger sister, Solange, as well as grandparents to their grandchildren. At the 2023 Grammy Awards, Beyoncé broke the record for the most wins ever by a single artist. During her acceptance speech, she gave her parents a sweet shout-out. "I'd like to thank my parents, my father, my mother for loving me and pushing me," she said. Tina showed her support to her younger daughter when Solange performed a multi-medium, four-act show called, In Service to Whom, at Art Gallery of New South Wales. In a comment on the singer's Instagram post about the show, Tina wrote, "Truly artful and always so beautiful and thought-provoking, full to the brim with substance and deep intentionality. You keep lifting the bar higher and higher. Keep reading for everything there is to know about." Beyoncé's parents, Tina Knowles Lawson, met in Houston in the mid-70s. Matthew had recently graduated from Fisk University in Nashville with a degree in business administration and economics, and Tina had gone to junior college and was working in sales at the time, according to the Houston Chronicle. Shortly after meeting, they tied the knot in 1980. 1 year after they wed, the couple welcomed their older daughter, Beyoncé. 5 years later, Solange joined the family in 1986. Matthew and Tina nurtured their children's musical gifts from a young age. In April 2023, Matthew opened up about raising his daughters on Instagram, sharing a sweet throwback photo of Beyoncé and Solange. When Beyoncé and Solange showed an interest in music at a very young age, Tina and I, who were already corporate professionals and entrepreneurs, didn't attempt to downplay their passions, he wrote in the caption. Rather, we encouraged them, we guided them, we supported them. As long as they took it seriously and strived to be the best they could, we were happy with whatever career path they chose. In an episode of the podcast In My Head with Heather Thompson, Tina shared the origin story of her older daughter's moniker. "A lot of people don't know that Beyoncé is my last name. It's my maiden name," she said. "My name was Celestine Beyoncé, which at that time was not a cool thing to have that weird name. I wanted my name to be Linda Smith because those were the cool names." Matthew and Tina were married for 30 years before they announced their decision to divorce in 2011. The former couple released a statement to the Associated Press regarding the split that read, "The decision to end our marriage is an amicable one. We remain friends, parents and business partners." In 2013, Matthew married former model Jenna Charmaine Avery in Houston, Texas. 2 years later, in April 2015, Tina married actor Richard Lawson in Newport, California. The wedding was small, and the couple exchanged vows on board a 140-foot yacht with Solange, Beyoncé, Jay-Z and then 3-year-old Blue Ivy in attendance. According to Tina, her granddaughter actually inspired her to take a major step in her relationship. "In September we went on a boat with Beyoncé and Jay-Z for her birthday, and when we came out one night dressed to go to dinner, Blue said, 'Oh, y'all look beautiful. When are y'all getting married?' Tina told People. Richard said, 'Oh, Blue, soon. Do you approve?' And she said yes. That's the first time we talked seriously about getting married." In 1990, Matthew co-founded Destiny's Child, originally called Girls' Time, in Houston, which consisted of Beyoncé, Roland, Latavia Roberson and LaToya Luckett. In 1997 they were signed to Columbia Records as Destiny's Child and took on their most famous lineup of Beyoncé, Roland and Michelle Williams. The group had tremendous success, earning several Grammy nominations and 2 wins for hits like Survivor and Say My Name. Matthew served as their manager until they disbanded in 2006, and he also managed the solo careers of Roland, Williams and his daughter. In a May 2023 interview with Entertainment Tonight, Matthew said he would love to see Destiny's Child reunite. "It's a decision that the ladies would have to make," he said, "and I would certainly support that decision as I still manage Destiny's Child. I would love to see that as well. Hopefully they do one last time in their career," he added. Beyoncé was just a teenager when she first rose to fame with Destiny's Child in the late 90s, and Matthew served as her manager until 2011 when he stepped down from the role. "I am grateful for everything he has taught me," Beyoncé said in a statement about the decision. I grew up watching both he and my mother manage and own their own businesses. They were hardworking entrepreneurs, and I will continue to follow in their footsteps. She added of Matthew, "He is my father for life, and I love my dad dearly. I am grateful for everything he has taught me. Business is business and family is family," Matthew said in a separate statement about the change. "I love my daughter and am very proud of who she is and all that she has achieved. I look forward to her continued great success." While the Knowles aren't officially former Destiny's Child member Kelly Rowland's parents, they often refer to the singer as one of their own. Rowland moved in with the Knowles family in Houston when she was 11 years old, eventually creating Girls' Time with Beyoncé. On Mother's Day 2021, Tina published an open letter dedicated to her daughters, including Rowland, in Time magazine. "I gave birth to 2 of you, but I have 4 incredible daughters," she wrote, also referring to her niece, Angie. "Kelly, I know without a doubt that you were a true gift from God. You came to live with us when you were only 11 years old. You were the sweetest, most kind person I had ever met and you still are. You are also a true survivor. You never give up. Your discipline and drive always inspires me." Tina remains in Rowland's life as a mother figure and friend, and the singer has even turned to her for parenting advice when raising her own children. Matthew and Tina have 4 grandchildren: Solange's son, Jules, and Beyoncé's children, Blue Ivy, and twins Sir and Rumi. Tina also considers herself a grandparent to Kelly Rowland's 2 children, Noah and Titan. The grandchildren are all present on a special theme song for their grandmother's Facebook Watch talk show, Talks with Mama Tina. The promo includes the kids, Jules, Blue Ivy, Sir and Rumi saying, "Let's talk about it, Grandma." The proud grandparents praise their grandchildren often. When twins Sir and Rumi were born in 2017, Tina expressed her excitement on Instagram. "So happy my baby shared a photo of her babies with the world," Tina wrote on Instagram after her daughter shared the first photo of the twins. "Proud grandma. Hello Sir Carter and Rumi Carter. Boy and girl, what a blessing." Grandfather Matthew also reposted the photo on Twitter with the note, "Beautiful. #ProudDad #ProudGranddad #Beyoncé." In January 2023, Tina shared a touching birthday tribute to her granddaughter Blue Ivy on Instagram. "The day that you were born was one of the best days of my life," Tina wrote in the caption. "You are funny and beautiful and graceful, kind, and so smart. I could not ask for a better granddaughter, Ms. Blue Ivy Carter. I could not be more blessed, grateful, and completely in love with another human. You truly bring me joy. Grandma T." She signed the post. Later that year, Jules joined Tina at the London premiere of Beyoncé's concert film, Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé. "My handsome grandson," the doting grandmother wrote on Instagram alongside a photo of the pair. In 2019, Matthew revealed that he had been diagnosed with breast cancer during an interview on Good Morning America. Matthew was diagnosed after a mammography and biopsy, which confirmed suspicions of something abnormal in his health. He had caught his cancer early when it was stage 1A, and he didn't need chemotherapy. He did, however, need a mastectomy. After his diagnosis and surgery, Matthew urged his daughters to undergo BRCA genetic testing. Knowles himself tested positive for the BRCA2 gene mutation while doctors were diagnosing his condition. Mutations in the BRCA2 gene can be inherited, so Beyoncé and Solange have an increased risk of having the same mutation, as Matthew told People. "They have an exceptional team, and they've gone through precautionary measures," he added of his daughters. "They have taken care of that, it's simple testing. And they're moving on." Despite no longer being together, Matthew and Tina often reunite to celebrate their daughters and their blended family. Important moments are not without a reunion, as evidenced by the family's gathering for Beyoncé's On the Run 2 tour in 2018. The superstar shared a series of photos on Instagram that included both her parents present and supporting her in the major milestone. So dear friends, kindly leave your comments and please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell.